Welcome to a new daily top Askreddit video. Today's topic. Do you wash your crotch / genitals before oral sex? Why or why not? Always without a doubt she can't stand the smell after a long day and never can I. Edit. Thank you all for the upvotes and the awards, you people are awesome. Absolutely. Yay, I just don't understand why he smells that bad down there. Edit. Guys, I think / u / caged donut 627 is a big enough boy to be able to take all your advice directly. He works hard in the Mediterranean and seems mature enough to be able to handle it. I will, however, keep enjoying all your explanations. A friend of mine told me whenever she would take a guy home with her from the bar, the first thing she would make him do was wash his hands. Thinking of all the dirty things hands touch every day, this made perfect sense to me. Well, the last year I started to wash my hands every time when coming home anyway. I've always done this. I imagine it was something my parents taught me when I was a kid, but no matter what part of my life, I always wash my hands when I get home. It's more of a let's make sure I'm not in need of a wash kind of thing for me and my so. Yeah, most of these seem like they're for single people. When you're in a relationship they'll tell you if you stink. And maybe they'll like your stink anyway, though that's a whole different conversation to have at that point. I'm a builder, gotta wash pretty thoroughly daily anyway. If I'm expecting to get some I double my efforts. Don't understand how some dudes get away without washing under their foreskin their whole life and get laid though, just nasty. This is sadly true. I clean dicks for my job. There was a 30-year-old penis the other day, I swear he never touched it or something because what came out of it was a thick clay-like substance that my assistant claimed smelled like putrid hot garbage, like a dozen maggoty goat cheese wheels in the sun. It took forever trying to scrape all of it out of there. Couldn't even pull the damned foreskin down at first, it was stuck, glued fast to the cheese clay crust in there. The gunk broke several examination swabs, so I gave up and used the tongue depressors like a spade to shovel it out. What a horrible day to be literate. The fuck kinda job do you have? Ah yes, Thirsty Thursday on Reddit has arrived. Every day is Thirsty Thursday on / r/Askreddit. I always autoclave mine. I'm fairly sure that would make it explode. Only if you leave the cap on too tight. If there's even the slightest chance my wife's mouth will end up on or near my dick, I give it a wash. So you never wash your dick, eh? Got him. Sometimes. Just depends if it'll ruin the mood or not. For example, if it's spontaneous sex, usually not, but if I'm expecting it to happen then yeah, I usually do it secretly in advance. I may or may not have packs of wet ones hidden throughout the house for this exact reason. Edit. Jesus Christ, people. Wet Ones is a brand, but we use it as a generic name for all hygiene wipes. That's just what we call them. I don't know what brand we actually have. They're unscented shower wipes meant for horse baths. Who cares? I wish that I was so prone to blowjob ambushes that I had to plan around it. So, let's fuck. You, wiping down penis in garage, be right there. Genius, this might be a game changer for me. This is literally half the reason I have a bidet. Go for a piss, rinse the boys and give the ol' poop shoot a good dousing too because assholes stink. Username might check out. I keep my dick well seasoned like cast iron cookware. Take my upvote and fuck off. Just upvote, and fuck off. I have the same ritual every time there's a reasonable chance I'll get a BJ. Shower and clean thoroughly with non-fragrant soap. A lot of attention to between thighs and balls, between cheeks and any other spot where there could be odors. Rinse my dick very well, so there's no soap residue. Use a little fragrance on the pubic area, soap, essential oil, perfume or fragrant cream. With this regimen I got multiple "you smell so good." Good luck, op. Doctor doing testicular cancer check. You know I've been doing this for 30 years and I've gotta say, you've got the loveliest smelling pubes. I burst out laughing when I read the first sentence. I thought this was going to be doctor doing testicular cancer check. Look man, I don't know what kind of chemicals you used down here and for how long. But you have stage 6 testicular cancer. This is not what 2 normal balls feels like at all. In the morning after my shower I use powder on my balls, Chassis brand. This stops my crotch from getting overly sweaty. I think that only works well for regular sex though. For oral, though my dick might be decently clean and not smelly, my ass is still pretty close to her face and fumes can waft. So, yeah, pop in the shower and clean up. Though, it's less inconvenient when I work out /run in the evenings, because I already am going to shower just cause I'm sweaty. Two birds one stone kinda situation. I just read this as poop in the shower and clean up, man, was I confused for a second. Waffle stomp. If you are planning to have sex at a particular time, then sure. But that's not usually how it works. I shower every day but I have never once been like hold tight. I need to go jump in the shower before we go any further. Edit. Holy smokes, did not expect this comment to get so much attention. Obviously if we have been working out or otherwise getting sweaty, my wife and I will clean up before sex. Some of y'all are nasty. Some are clean freaks. Shower sex is great. Be respectful of your partner. Stay safe out there, kids. You've never eaten ass, huh? I don't think that's true. Sometimes you get lucky when not expecting it. Admittedly it was just the once this happened to me. I had a lunch date and overslept. It was a first date and middle of the day, so I wasn't expecting anything to happen, so already running late, I just sprayed some deodorant, chucked on a clean shirt and rushed to the restaurant. Anyway, we got on super well and ended up going to play crazy golf afterwards, which ended up turning into drinks till closing time and then ending back at hers. We were making out when she said, it was a bad week to go all the way, but she had something else in mind and started kissing her way down my chest. Knowing I hadn't showered that day, I quickly excused myself to the bathroom and had a freshen up in the basin. That seemed a totally normal thing to do and, to be honest, just common decency even if I was washing my cock in a stranger's bathroom. Oh, that reminds me, your mom really has excellent taste in bath towels. Obligatory fuck you, Shorty. 100% yes. And before sex. I've been in a relationship with my girlfriend for 8 years. To be honest, it does sometimes bring down the mood, but honestly sex is so much better when you're both clean and it's totally worth it. Also, yeast infections suck. If my so and I decide we need a shower beforehand, I always suggest a couple's shower so we can still keep the mood up somewhat. Plus, it's super fun washing each other's bodies sensually. Starting at puberty, I decided to wash my shit every day on the off chance I get lucky. Admittedly, it wasn't relevant for a while. But when it is, the payoff is fantastic. Edit. Oof, this is embarrassing. Just to field the general jokes, I did wash everything prior to that. It became to a joke to myself starting around 2012 as year old, that I wanted to make sure I was clean, just in case this was the day. Think of it as reframing an everyday activity as horny optimism. 65-70 days later. Laws of attraction at work, build it and they will come. Hopefully you will, too. If I can get away, I will. I usually use good old body wash when I'm in the shower, but if I'm about to get it on, if I can get away, I'll use something softer, like a facial soap without a scent, on my dick, the balls, and around the groin. I usually keep myself trimmed really close and occasionally I'm shaven, so that helps a little. I just think I expect something similar from my partner, so I do the same. I do the exact same thing. Except instead of soap I use Ease Whiz. Heck, I wash my crotch / genitals every day, sometimes twice. Not just before oral sex. Same. Starting to wonder if I am the only one that not only showers once a day but also washes my junk in every shower. Lol. This is some real Reddit shit, Mayo. I'm just as surprised as you are. Your junk is as bad as your armpits if you don't wash down there. There's a good chance half the reason these guys haven't gotten lucky yet is because they stink. I'm used to the taste of my own genitalia by now. Same squared. Brave of you to assume I have oral sex. We are in the same boat, my friend. Just admiring the achievements of better men. Not necessarily better, don't measure yourself based on sex. If I can't take a whole shower, I at least use a couple vaginal safe wipes to clean up my pussy and anal area. I'm insecure and anything I can do to ease anxiety, like not having to worry if I smell bad down there, makes sex better for me. Maybe someday I'll get over myself, but right now it works for me. I'm the same. I will refuse getting oral if I didn't shower first or if I've peed since the shower, it's my hang up. Shoot, I only just started accepting oral sometimes and I'm 31 and have been with my husband over 7 years. I was so nervous to get oral from my ex-GF, yet I'd go down on her all the time. It really sucks lacking the confidence to have happy, enjoyable sex. I mean, you wash your vegetables before you eat them. I do. Both my hubby and I do a wash up. Everything is more comfortable when everything is clean. You do oral after marriage. I didn't know this was a thing. My wife said this wasn't a thing. Of course it's a thing. Just not with you. Totally unrelated. Is Friday night still your league night? Ush, you need a talk with your wife. Things just don't stop because of marriage.